Some people age gracefully while others seem frozen in time, not through expensive creams or cosmetic procedures, but through something far more profound. Ancient Zen masters and Stoic philosophers discovered 7 hidden principles that keep people looking decades younger than their years. Today, I'm revealing why your inner practices might be your most powerful anti-aging secret. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." But he understood something modern science is only now confirming: your mental state directly affects your physical aging. The Buddha taught that peace of mind manifests in the body, and research proves he was right. If people consistently guess you're younger than you are, it's not just genetics. You've been unconsciously practicing ancient wisdom that science now shows literally slows biological aging. If you want to understand why your spiritual practices might be the fountain of youth everyone's been searching for, subscribe now. You're about to discover the hidden connection between ancient wisdom and ageless appearance. Reason 1, you've mastered stress management. The first hidden reason you look younger is that you've mastered the art of stress regulation, and chronic stress is literally the fastest way to age your body. This isn't mystical, it's biochemistry. When you're chronically stressed, your body produces excess cortisol, which breaks down collagen, thins your skin, creates inflammation, and accelerates cellular aging. But when you maintain inner calm through Stoic and Zen practices, you're literally preserving your youth at the cellular level. Marcus Aurelius practiced what modern science calls stress inoculation. He wrote, "Today I escaped anxiety." Or no, I discarded it, because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. This wasn't just philosophy, it was anti-aging medicine. Research published in psychoneuroimmunology shows that people who practice mindfulness and stress management have longer telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes that determine biological age. Shorter telomeres mean faster aging. Longer telomeres mean slower aging. The Zen practice of equanimity, maintaining balance regardless of circumstances, isn't just spiritual development. It's biological preservation. When you don't spiral into stress over things beyond your control, your body isn't flooded with aging hormones. Watch people who live in constant stress versus those who've cultivated inner peace. The stressed look decades older, tension lines etched deep, skin dull from inflammation, eyes tired from cortisol overload. The peaceful look ageless, smooth features, clear skin, bright eyes. You've been practicing stress management through meditation, mindful breathing, or Stoic reframing. Every time you choose calm over chaos, you're choosing youth over accelerated aging. Reason 2, you live in the present moment. The second reason is your ability to live in the present moment, while others age themselves by mentally living in regretful pasts or anxious futures. The Buddha's core teaching was that suffering comes from dwelling on what was or worrying about what might be. But there's a physical component to this spiritual truth. When your mind constantly time travels, your body experiences the stress of past traumas and future anxieties as if they're happening now. Research in the journal Aging shows that rumination, obsessively replaying the past or catastrophizing the future, activates the same stress pathways as actual trauma. Your body doesn't distinguish between real threats and imagined ones. When you mentally relive betrayals or pre-experienced disasters, you're bathing your cells in aging chemicals. Thich Nhat Hanh taught, mindfulness of the present moment, the practice of bringing your full attention to now. This isn't just peace of mind, it's cellular protection. When you're fully present, your stress response switches off because there's no threat in this moment. Watch the faces of people lost in regret or anxiety, they look haggard, worn, older than their years. The tension of mentally living everywhere except now shows up as premature aging. But you've cultivated presence. Through meditation, mindful practices, or Stoic premeditatio malorum. You've learned to let the past inform without imprisoning, and prepare for the future without living in it. Your mind rests in now, and your body ages more slowly because of it. Every moment you bring yourself back to present awareness, you're literally giving your cells permission to relax and regenerate rather than defend against imaginary threats. Reason 3, you don't hold grudges or resentment. The third hidden reason is that you've learned to release grudges and resentment. While bitterness literally ages people from the inside out. This is profound. When you hold on to anger, betrayal, or resentment, your body maintains a constant state of inflammation. Research in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine shows that people who harbor grudges have higher levels of inflammatory markers, and inflammation is the primary driver of visible aging. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." But he also understood something deeper. Revenge fantasies and sustained anger poison the person holding them, not the target. Your resentment ages you while the object of your anger moves on unaffected. Buddhist metta practice, loving-kindness meditation, isn't just about being nice. It's about releasing the toxic chemicals that grudges create in your body. When you genuinely forgive and release, you're not giving anyone a free pass, you're liberating yourself from accelerated aging. Studies show that people who practice forgiveness have lower blood pressure, better heart health, and less visible signs of aging. Resentment creates chronic tension that shows up as deep frown lines, tightness around the jaw, and hardness in the eyes that ages the face dramatically. Compare someone who's bitter and resentful with someone who's practiced radical forgiveness. The bitter person looks older, harder, worn down by the weight they're carrying. The forgiving person looks lighter, softer, younger, because they've released the burden that was aging them. You've learned through Stoic acceptance and Zen letting go practices that holding grudges serves no one, especially not you. Every time you choose to release rather than harbor, you're choosing cellular regeneration over inflammatory aging. Reason 4, you maintain emotional balance. The fourth reason is your emotional equilibrium. You don't ride extreme emotional roller coasters that age people through chronic dysregulation. The ancient concept of the middle way in Buddhism and apatheia in Stoicism isn't about being emotionless, it's about not being controlled by emotional extremes. And extreme emotions, whether highs or lows, create physiological stress that accelerates aging. Epictetus taught that we suffer not from events themselves, but from our judgments about them. When you master emotional regulation, you're not suppressing feelings, you're experiencing them without being hijacked by them. This prevents the hormonal chaos that ages your body. Research in psychoneuroimmunology shows that emotional volatility, constant swings between elation and despair, disrupts your endocrine system, weakens immunity, and accelerates cellular aging. Your body can't maintain youth when it's constantly riding emotional chaos. Watch people who are emotionally volatile. Their faces show the wear. Extreme anger creates tension lines. Chronic anxiety creates worry lines. Constant drama creates exhaustion that shows in dull skin, tired eyes, and premature aging. But you've cultivated emotional balance through meditation, Stoic practices, or mindful awareness. You feel deeply but respond wisely. You experience the full range of human emotion without being demolished by it. The Zen concept of immovable mind doesn't mean rigid, it means centered. Like a tree that bends in the wind but doesn't break, you move with emotions without being uprooted by them. This stability shows up as a calm, youthful presence that doesn't carry the wear of emotional chaos. Every time you choose balanced response over extreme reaction, your body thanks you by aging more gracefully. Reason 5, you prioritize quality sleep and rest. The fifth reason is your respect for rest and quality sleep, understanding what ancient wisdom taught and modern science confirms. Sleep is when your body repairs and regenerates. The Buddha included right effort in the Noble Eightfold Path, balanced energy that includes rest, not just striving. The Stoics understood that even warriors need recovery. But modern culture glorifies exhaustion, and chronic sleep deprivation accelerates aging dramatically. Research published in Nature Communications shows that poor sleep quality increases biological age by up to 3 years. One night of bad sleep increases inflammatory markers. Chronic sleep deprivation shortens telomeres, reduces human growth hormone, which maintains youth, and accelerates visible aging. The difference is visible. People who chronically sacrifice sleep look older, dark circles, dull skin, fine lines, and overall exhaustion etched into their features. But those who honor their body's need for rest look refreshed, vibrant, younger than their years. You've likely integrated practices that support quality sleep, meditation before bed, evening routines that signal safety to your nervous system, or the Stoic practice of evening reflection that clears your mind for restful sleep. Zen monasteries have strict sleep schedules not just for discipline, but because masters understood that clarity of mind requires rested bodies. When you're well rested, you're not just thinking clearer, you're aging slower. Modern sleep research confirms ancient wisdom. During deep sleep, your body produces growth hormone that repairs tissues, clears cellular waste, regenerates skin, and essentially reverses daily aging damage. Without adequate quality sleep, this repair doesn't happen, and aging accelerates. You look younger because you've resisted the cultural pressure to sacrifice rest for productivity. You understand that rest isn't laziness, it's biological regeneration that keeps you youthful. Reason 6. You've cultivated inner contentment. The sixth hidden reason is your inner contentment. You're not chronically dissatisfied, striving, or comparing yourself to others, which creates constant stress that ages you rapidly. This is profound. The stress of never being enough, having enough, or achieving enough creates a baseline anxiety that floods your body with aging hormones continuously. But when you've cultivated contentment through Stoic and Zen practices, your body exists in a regenerative state rather than a defensive one. Epictetus taught, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The Buddha's entire teaching addressed dukkha, suffering from craving. Both traditions understood that contentment isn't about having everything, it's about wanting what you have. Research in the field of positive psychology shows that people with high life satisfaction have lower cortisol levels, better immune function, and slower biological aging. Chronic dissatisfaction keeps stress hormones elevated, which accelerates every aging process. Watch the faces of chronically dissatisfied people, tension from constant striving, bitterness from comparison, exhaustion from never feeling enough. This inner turmoil manifests as premature aging, stressed features, and an overall worn appearance. But you've practiced gratitude, present moment appreciation, or the Stoic discipline of desire. You've learned to find satisfaction in what is rather than constantly grasping for what isn't. This inner peace shows up as a calm, youthful appearance free from the tension of perpetual wanting. The ancient concept of enoughness isn't about settling or giving up ambition. It's about having a baseline of contentment from which you grow, rather than a baseline of lack you're trying to escape. This fundamental difference determines whether your body ages from chronic stress or regenerates from inner peace. Every moment you choose contentment with what is, you're choosing cellular peace over inflammatory aging. Reason 7. You practice regular self-reflection and growth. The seventh and perhaps most profound reason is your commitment to regular self-reflection and personal growth. You're not stagnating mentally or spiritually, which keeps you mentally young, and that manifests physically. Marcus Aurelius' meditations were his daily self-reflection practice. Buddhist monks practice daily contemplation. This isn't narcissism, it's conscious evolution. And research shows that people committed to lifelong learning and growth age more slowly, both mentally and physically. Studies in neuroscience reveal that learning new things, practicing self-reflection, and pursuing growth actually changes brain structure, increases neuroplasticity, and slows cognitive aging. But the effects aren't just mental, they're physical. People engaged in continuous growth maintain youthful energy, curiosity, and appearance. The difference is stark. People who've stopped growing mentally often look older, more rigid, more resigned. Their faces reflect stagnation, fixed expressions, resigned eyes, overall heaviness. But those committed to growth maintain a youthful vitality, brightness, and openness that defies their chronological age. The Zen concept of beginner's mind, approaching life with fresh curiosity regardless of experience, keeps you mentally flexible and energetically youthful. When you believe there's always more to learn, discover, and become, your entire being reflects that openness. You've likely maintained practices like journaling, meditation, reading philosophy, or regular self-examination. These aren't just intellectual exercises, they're rejuvenation practices that keep your mind sharp and your energy youthful. Research shows that purpose and continued growth are among the strongest predictors of healthy aging. People with a sense of ongoing development and meaning live longer and look younger. Your commitment to growth isn't just spiritual, it's biological preservation. Every time you reflect, learn, or grow, you're signaling to your body that you're still evolving, not declining. And your body responds by maintaining youthful vitality rather than accepting decline. These 7 reasons aren't separate factors. They're interconnected aspects of one integrated way of being that ancient wisdom traditions understood and modern science is only now confirming. When you manage stress through presence, release grudges through forgiveness, maintain emotional balance through wisdom, honor rest through self-respect, cultivate contentment through gratitude, and commit to growth through curiosity, you create internal conditions that slow biological aging dramatically. The ancient masters didn't practice these principles to look younger, they practiced them to live wisely. But the side effect of wisdom is youth, because wisdom creates the internal environment where bodies thrive rather than merely survive. Modern anti-aging focuses on external interventions, creams, procedures, supplements. But ancient wisdom knew what science now confirms: the most powerful anti-aging intervention is how you live your inner life. You look younger than your age not because of what you put on your body, but because of what you've cultivated within it. Your practices have created a biological environment of peace rather than stress, regeneration rather than inflammation, growth rather than stagnation. This is the true fountain of youth, not found in products or procedures, but in the quality of your consciousness, the wisdom of your responses, and the peace of your inner world. If people consistently tell you that you look younger than your age, now you know why. You've been unconsciously or consciously practicing principles that ancient masters knew and modern science confirms keep people biologically younger. Marcus Aurelius never saw his own face age in a mirror, there were no photographs. But his writings reveal someone who understood that inner peace, wisdom, and balance create the conditions for graceful aging. The Buddha taught that enlightenment isn't separate from the body, it manifests through it. You don't need expensive procedures or complicated protocols. You need to continue what you've already been doing, managing stress, living presently, releasing resentment, maintaining balance, honoring rest, cultivating contentment, and committing to growth. These aren't just spiritual practices, they're the most powerful anti-aging interventions available, backed by both ancient wisdom and modern science. Your youthful appearance isn't luck or genetics. It's the visible manifestation of your inner practices. Keep walking this path. The benefits will only deepen with time, and you'll continue to age in ways that defy chronological time, gracefully, peacefully, and youthfully. If this explained why your spiritual practices might be your secret fountain of youth, show your appreciation with a like and subscribe for more wisdom on the profound mind-body connection. Your reflection: which of these 7 reasons resonates most with your experience? Drop a number, 1 to 7. In the comments and share if people often guess you're younger than you are. Let's celebrate the aging-defying power of ancient wisdom. And remember, the goal isn't to obsess over staying young, it's to live wisely. But wisdom's beautiful side effect is grace, vitality, and a youthful presence that comes from inner peace rather than external intervention. Until next time, practice presence, cultivate peace, and trust that your inner work is creating outer vitality in ways you might not even realize.